everyone.
What's up guys, Unofficial MCU here, hope you're all doing well, and in this video we are going to be discussing on as of to where Loki could appear and return next in the future of the MCU after Loki Season 2. Of course, we're going to hop right on into it. In this video we are going to be taking a read from the Direct's article. I'll have their article linked in the description down below for you guys to check out there as well. As a read, Tom Hiddleston just finished up his second solo go-around in the MCU with the Disney Plus finale of Loki Season 2. But where will he appear next in the future of the MCU? Here's what we think. Loki has been on a long road to redemption across his Disney Plus show, just overall, but after uncovering superpowers that allow him to essentially control time now, he has just about found himself in a vital new role within the multiverse. And after the TVA gang failed in their venture to repair the temporal loom, Loki found himself having to take the place of He Who Remains and holding the branches of time together and becoming the MCU's God of Stories. The climax of Loki Season 2 has certainly one packed with twists, turns, and surprises and everything in between that have now left fans wondering as to what comes next for Tom Hiddleston's God of Mischief, or should we say, God of Stories. Well, here's a couple of ideas as to where we could see Loki return in the future of the MCU. Starting out is Deadpool 3. Next year's Deadpool 3 is expected to be the first non-Loki project to involve the TVA in some way or another, with the Wolverine team-up likely to revolve around the multiverse, of course, and pave the way towards the 2027's Avengers Secret Wars movie. There have been rumors that Owen Wilson's Mobius and Tara Strong's Miss Minute would appear as the TVA is hunting down Deadpool and Wolverine. While Loki is now preoccupied with holding the multiverse together, it stands to the reason that he could still show up in some minor form, or at the very least receive a mention from his TVA comrades. Alternatively, the Merc with a Mouth, Deadpool, may even have a Loki-related gag to offer as he brings his unique blend of outrageous comedy to the MCU as a simple mention. That brings us to our second slot of where we have the potential to see the return of Loki in the future of the MCU, with Avengers The Kang Dynasty. As the MCU prepares for a fight against Kang the Conqueror, Tom Hiddleston's Loki is bound to be an important player in the battle to come due to his expertise and rivalry that he's now built against him across his 2 seasons on Disney Plus. Because of this, Loki may as well end up being one of the most important characters in Avengers The Kang Dynasty, as he leads the way and perhaps even brings the threat of Jonathan Majors' villain to the attention of Earth's mightiest heroes with the Avengers. Fighting alongside or possibly even leading the Avengers against Kang would perhaps be the perfect way to take his character arc full circle, going from being the first villain to the team faced in 2012 to now being the leader. Although only time will tell with that, no pun intended. The third project of where we could see the future of Loki would be in the next Avengers movie, Avengers Secret Wars. Even if Loki doesn't make his way into Avengers 5, a role in Secret Wars feels like a certainty for him as the fight against Kang comes to a climax. If Hiddleston's Loki were to sit out the Kang Dynasty, where the team will likely lose into conquering the villain, he may well actually be the one to lead the recovery effort in the Secret Wars movie. And bringing together heroes from across the multiverse, he now watches over at the end of time as the God of Stories, or the new He Who Remains. As Loki has, at least so far, the most prominent rival with Kang, has become one of the multiverse's most important beings. He could even be the one to make the big Iron Man level sacrifice play, finally closing out his MCU journey in the 2027 movie, following his debut all the way back to 2011's Thor, which brings us to our fourth idea of where he could appear would be Thor 5. Marvel Studios producer Kevin Wright has confirmed to Variety the plan for Chris Hemsworth's Thor to eventually reunite with Loki as a priority at that, noting how the desire to set up that emotional has been the goal of the Disney Plus show, really. Exactly where that inevitable reunion will take place is currently unclear, when, where, and how, but with Hemsworth likely to return for Thor 5, perhaps Hiddleston could make his way back to the franchise after skipping out on on Love and Thunder. Currently, the next Thor movie has yet to be officially announced or revealed, but we do have a video here on the channel already discussing and talking about just about everything that we know about the upcoming Thor 5 movie. So it's hard to tell if it will come out after Secret Wars or after or before. I think it's going to come out though before it. But if it were to happen after the multiversal saga does conclude, perhaps the now redeemed Loki will be then free from his end of time duties to join Thor on some more heroic adventures for once. The next ideal project of where we could see the return of Loki would be Doctor Strange 3, which it feels inevitable, but it's yet to be announced. Loki is now positioned as one of the most important and powerful beings in the multiverse as he holds together the branches of the end of time. It's easy to see him crossing paths with Doctor Strange on his next multiversal adventure. Loki Season 1 had an indirect links to Doctor Strange 2 there, and there were reports that the God of Mischief would actually appear in the movie, although they didn't pay off. It seems inevitable that the sorcerer will soon find himself ingrained in the fight against Kang sooner rather than later, and Loki has become an important player in that. Following the multiverse of madness, the powerful sorcerer is now on his way to deal with incursions with Clea. In that quest, it wouldn't be out of the realm of possibility to find themselves at the end of time, in the hopes of untangling these branches to preserve the whole universe with the help of Loki. The final project of where we have the potential to see the return of Loki in the future of the MCU, and while it's not announced and it's something that doesn't even feel possible, would be Loki Season 3. It's currently unclear whether Loki will ever actually return for Season 3, as producer Kevin Wright has explained that the first two seasons function as two chapters of the same book. However, there may be other stories to still be told out there, and that would essentially serve as new books in the saga. Anyway, with Loki now playing a pivotal role in holding the multiverse together overall, it's uncertain exactly how he could be removed from that place in order to play into more stories, unless the show were to shift focus to another variant, such as Sylvie. At least for now, the book appears to be closed on Loki as a solo character, but as the show has proven to be the MCU's most popular and best received show yet, it's tough to imagine Disney Plus being willing to let go of it so easily. Maybe it could come back eventually with less multiversal focus in the next saga, although that's something I highly doubt, and if for anything, we would see the return of the God of Mischief in other projects like Deadpool 3 or Doctor Strange 3 or the next Avengers movies, or Thor 5. There's a lot of different possibilities and options that they're able to take with this route. Of course, guys, I would love to hear all of your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. What do you guys want to see with the future of the MCU, and especially with Loki moving forward? Let me know all of your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. Thanks so much for watching today's video. Of course, this has been an official MCU. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a great one. Peace out.